Crossroads Pickleball. We have Stu Kail and Brent Hall. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Pickleball. Yeah. Is it going to be a high school and college sport soon?
I'll let Brent answer this one.
Sorry, I had to get right to it.
Well, we're working on some summer leagues for high school, and so we announced that yesterday formally that we are going to be doing some high school leagues here this summer. So if you have kids that are looking to play, that will happen. And yeah, I think that there is 400 colleges that currently have club teams, and across the country, including Michigan State, Western. And so this is coming.
You coach tennis.
I do coach tennis.
Good luck, of course, in the state finals.
Yep, Friday, big day.
Is pickleball like the natural progression from tennis? I looked at the numbers. There are 36.5 million people playing pickleball, 23.5 million playing tennis.
Yeah, it's exceeded tennis on the Apple Watch as an activity, so it's becoming more of a trend. I think we tell people in our intro classes, if you play tennis, you need to delete part of your brain. Like you have to erase certain elements of the game because there is things, and it frustrates tennis players early on. Like their brains can't quite shift over. But I think that the hand-eye coordination, some of that gets you faster. You can learn the game of pickleball faster. Mm-hmm. I never played a paddle sport prior to playing pickleball, and that's why it's taking me so long to learn the game and beat Brent. But I finally did eventually, not many times. But so yeah, we're. Yeah, it's a good transition. We hear a lot of people that play tennis just can't find people to play with.
Right.
And if you look at just some of the experience we've had over the last 6 months, yesterday we had 60 people playing at Crossroads, and so there's kind of people everywhere playing now. Yeah. So that makes it a little bit easier for people.
Now we have 1 million tennis courts now, and I drove by them yesterday, and they're empty.
Yeah.
So do you think that we're going to eventually, these will all be turned into pickleball?
Or multi-use?
I don't think it'll always flip to pickleball.
Can people do both? You have to erase part of your brain to play, and that's what I'm afraid of, because I used to play tennis.
Really?
Yeah.
I think people will. I think it's just a different sport. And so I think that as people get faster, up to speed if they've done some type of racket sport previously.
So we want to get the kids involved, and
yes.
There's a great way to do that through Crossroads.
Yeah, we have a summer camp that's going to be happening here in the month of June. So from June 25th to June 27th, we'll have both a grade school camp in the morning from 10 to noon, and then a afternoon middle school camp from 1 to 3, and that'll be a super good way for people to get introduced to the sport and have just some good abilities to play. And this is a great family sport. This is one thing you can do as a family and still have a good time. So we're encouraging people, bring out your kids and have a good time.
Yeah.
Do your kids play?
They do. Yeah, we tend to find that, and Brent probably feels the same way, when you're there now, but we do get a chance to play, but it's more operations when we're at Crossroads. So the kids will come along and play, but hopefully in the next few years we'll get them out there a little bit more.
My wife and my 2 kids played yesterday.
Yeah. Oh wow, well, you had a busy day. You were
very busy day.
Yeah.
I didn't play. They played.
Stu, what's the culture like of pickleball in Jackson?
So it's really communal. You find that when it's not like as cliquey as some might other activities and things may be. So once you get in, you get a chance to play, you get a chance to learn. The beautiful thing about pickleball is that it does have kind of different ratings almost to where you're at. So you kind of find your people. And we found that before where people are like, hey, I don't know what to do next. We'll plug them into a group, and then they're crazy addicted to it at that point. But I had a guy pull me aside, and he was newer to Jackson, and he's just like, I got to tell you thank you. And we're like, for what? And he's like, well, just this, I've have my people now.
Yeah.
He's like, I come here every day. These are my friends. We do life together. We go get dinner and drinks at Grand River afterwards. And so that's been really cool to see.
Nice.
So you got the camp for kids. What about for people like Andy and me?
Well, we have we are constantly running leagues. And that's been a great way for adults. Because having that program of every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock to be able to play.
That's how you get better, right?
is important, you know. And so having leagues has been important play. We also are doing a night camp this summer, pickleball camp.
Great.
And so we're bringing in a professional who will be able to help us get better at the things that are happening here in Jackson. So we're excited. This is one of our missions as an organization, is to raise the level of play in Jackson County, and we think this is one of the best ways to do it, is to have people that we know to come in and help us get better at the game.
Is it a sleepaway camp?
You do not want to sleep there. But I mean, if you haven't been inside the space, American One has been so generous, and what they've done, it's completely transformed. Obviously, the courts have been there now for 6 months, but the bathrooms should be wrapped up this week. You get all the kind of the final stamp on it, but the bathrooms are absolutely beautiful. There's showers there now, so it's going to be really great. A lot of us play, like we started out playing at 6:30 in the morning, so you play at 6:30 to 7:30, you know, shower, and so we've kind of been out of that rhythm a little bit without having the showers completed there, but it's absolutely beautiful.
Fast forward a couple of years for me. Do you see tournaments in town, big tournaments, state tournaments?
Yes. So actually coming up this weekend, we have what we're calling our Crossroads Classic. It's part of our summer series of tournaments. And so it's a little bit on the smaller scale, but our hope is by August that we're going to have a large, something that will pull and attract people statewide.
That's great.
And so we'll have more information on that soon, but we're really, really excited for that. It brings hundreds of people into town.
Great. And you guys have social media, website, everything we talked about can be found there.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Great to see you.
And if you want to join or learn more about Crossroads, everything happens through the app. And so it was up on the screen a little bit earlier, but that's where you go, you know, book a court if you want to do that, sign up for different things. So all of that's done through the Court Reserve app. And it's pretty easy once you're in there to figure it out.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Thanks
guys.
for having
Good
us.
luck Friday.
Thanks.
Yeah, Stu Kail and Brent Hall from Crossroads Pickleball. More of the morning show after this.